Alright, and welcome back to Chapter 2, Wortham's Warriors. Oh god, I just realized Wortham's Warriors were inside. Oh, he better not have any of those, like, knight armor things that are gonna start chasing me down Scooby-Doo style. I met with Quantaco Shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bartering of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. We spoke of Martha, that he could help me see her again. I believed him, and he offered me his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me to free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wish to see her again, that my spirit must be pure. We sat in meditation for some time. My mind raced all the while. A bout of paranoia seized me, and I realized what the medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I knew he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have wager that the smoke was nefarious intent as well. I refused to abide such insolence. I stood from my seat and challenged the necromancer to fight me, but he did not stir. I wrapped my hand around his throat, and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave from his body, and he slumped down. I released my grip, and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. I exited TP and gave my men the order to purge these vile savages from this earth, as God would command me to. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse the rest of the battle. It was just a little girl. They're savages after all. Male. Oh, look, he's got those. Yep, he's got those things. Let's go all the way to the top. Can I fall down the hole? Huh. Look at me doing things. My poor Darby. His murderer was never found despite my efforts. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. Can't rest until his murderer is found. Oh, it's just a wee lass. One of them is my best mate. You don't begin past me. Oh, it's Darby. You don't want to see the likes of you. My eyes more inclined to wasting time with little girls. Looks like he was poisoned. Alright, if I can... Oh, duh. I was like, I can find my way upstairs. Duh, the giant stairwell in the front room. Let's do it. Let's just go straight there. Yeah, I already talked to you. I would not trust that. Oh no. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline, descended from the line of powerful shaman. I may not have the powers they once did, but my attunement with nature remains the same. It's taken me some time to recognize it, but there's subtle energy at play here that permeates the very air I breathe. The veil between the plane of life and death in this place is thin. Spirits seem to pass between planes as though through osmosis. It's almost indescribable the way I can feel their presence here. I want to know what it all means. The commode. Really, the commode was stopping our spirit from being able to move? Take it. Alright. Trophy room key. Now to figure out which one the trophy room is. Gotta say, I'll be honest, I cheated a little bit in between the two recordings because OBS automatically minimized this game when I went to end the first recording. I looked at the achievements just to see like if there's any hidden ones, and one of them said escape the trophy room. Great. That's exactly what I want to be doing. That's the only one I remember though, so. Because I was looking at the icons, and that icon was pretty cool. Today is the day of excitement. Be sure that I'm traveling off with my best mate, Worham Willows, to the great unsettled west. We seek out fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and savages that await us. One of them is but a gentle man and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none other would. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe no matter what happens. I'll shoulder his burdens the best I can. Oh god. Do not like. I've seen Gravity Falls. I know what happens. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn. I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature. That was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant. But spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages I've done things no other living man has seen. I ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. Come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. This looks... Alright, just background, never mind. No, first we talk to the ghost. Oh, hey you, I am one of Worthman's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. Ohio! That's what it was. It wasn't Ohio, it was Ohio! My hands tremble is all I can do to hold the pen as I write herein. I've even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I've only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Worham Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town. And what a night it was. Notwithstanding the secrecy, I have never been treated so much like royalty. Could not believe it. Every second I was there was amazing. We truly had a feast with dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards he treated me to a play. I've never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman, this Worham Willows. I hope to see him again soon, but for now I must rest. I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. Is that it? Cool. This will be a thing. Well. All of the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain for me plain on their faces. I know they whispered at me behind my back, called me a coward and worse things I'll not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines, as good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want to simply lump all the immigrants together. I still see that little girl in my dreams, that look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind's playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. Jeremiah, I've sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse. I have a room and a casket in the catacombs I want you to place his body in. Visit later. I also want to ask you to keep the grave unmarked. You're the only one who I can trust with this, Jeremiah. I once again request your silence on this matter. Well, back to Darby's mother. Oh god, it's free. What was I supposed to do about that? Okay. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Good job, team. What? I'm gonna stand here. Because the mother's this way and Darby's that way, so I'm not sure what will actually happen. There was one other that knew of Wortham's deed before I met my aunt. I was to have a secret meeting with him. Toolshed, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. So, do I go to the toolshed then? What's this you brought me? No! No! What's this thing about me? No! No, they're lies, I tell you, lies! Wortham wouldn't do this. You're just trying to poison me against him. Poison? Huh? We're having scotch, the last that I remember. What does it matter? Why don't you leave me alone? Look at her off, little girl. Leave me alone. Your life, Claire, babysits. Go better hurry, girl. We're meeting toolshed. Alright, I guess I'm going back to the toolshed. This will now be the second thing that requires me to go into a building, do quite a few things, then go back to the toolshed. I feel like the toolshed has a lot. Toolshed's the real mansion. Is that how time works? I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wortham asked for my help one night. Dug a grave for Mr. Darby. Kept a secret till now, but I couldn't hold it anymore. Buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one would find him. Key to the room. I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. Oh. Well. Back to the catacombs I go. I just can't believe it. That man, Wortham. He and Darby are best friends, and he killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said he has nicest things about him. How he helped to tame this wild land, how it's thanks to him that our own town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. So back to the catacombs where that thing is still free to roam, because I never locked that door up. And I wonder if that's going to come back and haunt me. Probably. So first things first, let's just go ahead and ghost form down to that lever and close it. If I can. Alright. Now I hope I don't have to deal with that thing. Well, that's a bone. Nope. Probably a shirt that he never took off. Weird that it's... I mean, I guess never mind. I say it's weird that it's still bloody. Like, no, blood stains. It'd be weird if it was still wet and bloody. That's where it'd be weird. My shirt? Always would ever since that day. The day of the massacre. But what are you doing with it? You like that little girl in the garden? Always reminded me of the past. Really? You want me to go back and talk to Flower Girl? Fine, I'll go back and talk to Flower Girl. Flower Girl should be off to the right, like right here. There she is. Oh, you've met the white man? Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Well, do not like. Do not like. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. Makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with Mom and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick up some flowers to cheer me up. What do you mean might? That's what I'm doing right now. My hand shakes, is that alright? The day's been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find out which rumor proved to be true and which false. Some said they were violent folk, while others deemed them to be peaceful. Can't say which to be true. Right outside the shaman's teepee, where our worthman sought his counsel inside. It was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone as they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. The little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in her sleep. I could not bring myself to shoot her. He got too close to my rifle, and he kept yelling at me just be a man and do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. So that's slightly worse, because that's so up close and personal that you did it, and like he probably felt the crunch. Poor guy. I only need 3 flowers. I was happy to die so I can move on to the afterwife. Similar to the whole 72 Virgins thing, but instead it's just one woman I don't hate. I like that guy. Same ghost? Same ghost. Alright, one flower down. Is it? Is it kind of funny? Alright, so my door was the door with the bust. Okay. I'm getting worried that they're going to start throwing multiple doors at me, and like it's going to be a race to get out of the maze type deal. Like right here. Do the middle one first. Alright then. Well, that's a scary thought. And that was weird music. The image of the girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace for my ex. I've been looking for any of the Kwantako that may have survived the massacre. Found some survivors, but Worham does not know them. He can never find out they exist. I'm unsure as to what he would do if he found them out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds. They would have none of it. They instead allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why I did not know, but having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I call her out by name. Poor Darby. I'm still missing 2 flowers. Despite all my troubles, I managed to find myself roaming. Claire's her name. How can she ask to be the prettiest lass in town? Like me, she hails from Ireland. Hey, hell yeah. And when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows my past, and she helps me through the terrors at night. She holds me and tells me everything will be alright again. I don't know what I would do without her. She's my reason for living anymore. Great. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I let his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well, and him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We only lost 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. Besides that, we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I have a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of these caves... I wonder if that's Martha down there. The walls of these caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we'll also use it as a foundation for our mining. Expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. Alright, something to cut those with, so when we get cutting tools, we have to come back here. And there's also the observatory? No, there was something else that the ghost said, I wish I had cutting tools. Flowers! Well, need to move those away from the statue. Alright, I need one more.
Oh.
Well, nothing in that one, which is kind of weird. So nothing has freaky has happened yet, and I'm just waiting for it. God dang it. I've already been here. The maze, it got me. Aw, a dog. Well, back to that one where an animal could chew through this. Yeah, it should be the very far one, right? Yeah. You know, just following a ghost dog. Nothing wrong with that. People do it all the time. Aw. Well, ghost me can't go through. But live me can. Why, I'm Marty Sims, and I see you found my dog Buford. Okay. Well, there's the creepy thing. Nope, just gonna go. Oh, hello. Alright, time to just keep moving. Now I'll go this way towards the bus. And... ah, shit. I hope this is correct. It is not. This is, though. I'll go back at the beginning. Ooh. Oh, it looks like the fire flower, too. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know it'll cheer him up. This way? No, no, this way. And we go in here, now we go give him a bouquet. I do it from here so I can just easily escape if I need to. Little lass, I thank you kindly for the gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye for now. What? What do you mean by that? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all. And I am the worst one of us. I bashed that little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Worham gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I've made peace with that. Go on, Elena, and find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. Bye-bye, Darby. Hope you find your solace. Irish, she was alive. That is a great achievement title. That is an A+ achievement title. First Flying Hawk leaves me, now Skyflower Mr. O'Halloran. And just when I was beginning to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in life. I'm happy for him, and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home. I hit hidden shift and she does not want to run inside. She has listened to Professor Oak for far too long. Oh yeah, I was making sure there's nothing over here because I actually didn't explore that room before. Chapter 3, Wortham's Woman. Alright. And that ends Chapter 2, Wortham's Warriors. This game is still... It's good. It's simple. I like it. It's nice. It's just some of the settings, like, it's like the, I know something's gonna happen, I know something's gonna happen, I know something's gonna happen. Like, the anxiety is just rising up, like, oh god, what, when, where, why? Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!